Turning now to Storm Watch 12, meteorologist Josh Colbert this morning seeing some rain on the ground in Medford. I can kind of smell it a little bit in here. Do we have a wet day ahead of us here in our region, or what are our precipitation chances looking like?
Yeah, we kind of have a wet day ahead of us. It kind of depends on what forecast zone you're talking about. So the east side will likely see some more rain compared to what we're going to see in the west side valleys. But this morning, all of us, except for the coast, getting in on the fun. Temperatures this morning in the 50s and in the 60s. A little bit of that is a rain-cooled air. But speaking of the air, quality of it isn't too good up towards Chemult. We are seeing some air quality that is very unhealthy, and that is because of that very thick smoke that is streaming in from the Cedar Creek fire. And then for the rest of Lake County, it's at the very least unhealthy for sensitive groups, but to the west of there, things are looking pretty good for this morning. All right, let's go back to talking about the rain, something I would much rather talk about, and most of it is from the west side valleys and points to the east, with some of the heaviest rain being in Jackson County. And I'll show you what happens with it a little bit later in the day with Stormcast. And so we'll stop this right around 8 in the morning. Still a lot of these showers primarily over on the east side. I think that's where a lot of the action is going to shift to. And we'll continue to see showers all throughout the day. So this is right around lunchtime. Maybe some of your lunchtime plans being affected by some light showers over on the east side. And some of this will start to flare up into the afternoon and evening. So this is right around dinner time. And we could see not only some showers, not only some heavier showers, but also some thunderstorms for Klamath and Lake counties. But then by the time we get to midnight, I think most of us are probably dry. So for today in the Rogue Valley, here is your playground forecast. And I think most of us will be dry in the Rogue Valley. And then clouds start to break apart throughout the rest of the day. And then also some of the haze and some of the smoke will get pushed primarily into Klamath and Lake County. So that's where we're going to see the bulk of the thunderstorms today, and also some of the worst air quality. But that means that in the Rogue Valley, as we get into the afternoon, we will see pretty good air quality, and we'll see some pretty dry weather. So for today, thunderstorms and bad air quality, mainly on the east side. Could see a few showers and thunderstorms down in Siskiyou County as well. And we can't rule out a few more sprinkles in our west side valleys, but I think most of that is wrapping up right about now. Then along the coast, we will see some pretty thick marine layer fog this morning. Maybe some breaks within the clouds, but then overnight the marine layer will strengthen back up. Still more fog there. And then we'll be dry tonight. Lots of smoke over on the east side, but pretty comfortable temperatures will be in the 40s and in the 50s. Here's your 3-day hiking forecast for the west side valleys. A great stretch of days and weather to go hit the trails wherever you want to go in the west side valleys. It's going to feel very seasonal, and air quality should be pretty good. Don't think we're going to have any rain to deal with for the rest of the work week. Then it looks like our pattern becomes much more active as we head into the weekend. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. The marine layer keeping pretty strong for the next 7 days. And then, like I've already mentioned, Saturday going into Sunday, that's when the pattern becomes more active, and that's when we're expecting some more substantial shower chances. And we definitely need all the rain we can get, not only because of the drought, but also because of the containment efforts for some of these fires. We're starting to get the upper hand on a lot of them, but some of these lingering fires, the Cedar Creek fire and the Mountain Fire, we certainly need all the help we can get. And then for the east side, also tracking that chance for showers over the weekend, but the showers and thunderstorms we'll have for today as well. And then in points in between, we'll see some pretty dry weather, pretty seasonal weather as well. Up in the Cascades, we'll also have that little dry spell Tuesday through Friday. Very pleasant temperatures. Colder mornings, temperatures getting down into the 30s and 40s. And then for the Rogue Valley, a very lovely, dare I say, fall-like week ahead of us.